Another breakneck excursion. We're back again. Looks not so nice, but we're gonna have a great time anyway. Waiting for the guys to come. Setting the cars in 2 locations. We don't have to do any extra walking.
Well, see you later.
See you later. We're back! Hi!
Right here. Hi there.
This time we've come to do Mount Taurus, the ominous Mount Taurus. For years now, we've been looking at this huge mountain that stands next to Breakneck Ridge and looking at it in awe. We've come to conquer it.
After today, the mountain will look at us with awe.
We will be awesome!
We're going to be climbing something like 1,300 feet to get to the summit of Taurus. We're already 100 feet up in elevation according to our trail maps.
I'm ready. Okay.
We are beginning our trip at 10:24. It is 61 degrees. We're starting at 0 feet. Better wait for this convoy of trucks to...
Here we go! We're traffic inspectors!
Anyway, some quick introductions are in order before the next car passes. I am Randy.
Ed, Jack,
Ed, and Nick!
there you go. And we're off.
And we're out
See
of
you
here!
later.
You know what,
Over
you
there
can
is
get
really
up,
cool.
there's an easy way over to the left, and then you can climb up that angle. What do you think? Take a look at the left, all the way to the left. It's a shorter hike up, and there's more rocks and more stair steps. Let's see.
And if you look over there, right where that sort of wedge is, that's a on and again, off again stream.
Yes.
And it's eroded into the rock.
You think that's a 400 foot rise?
Here, 400 feet? Maybe 200, I don't know.
I don't know, the map.
We've climbed 275 feet. It's now 10:41. We're in this big valley area, which I think corresponds to what we've seen as mines on the trail map. So we're going to do a little exploring here. We are going to try to find these mines. This is some rather fascinating geology. I don't know offhand if it's natural or man-made. Some of it could be caused by blasting. But we're going to check it out.
We've reached a mine here.
Okay, it's 10:46. We're at 300 feet and it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're at the opening of some sort of entrance of some kind of mine.
Watch the water. Watch the water. He went down in it.
Yes,
And it can be deep
there's
in
some
there.
water in there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
very
that's
good.
it.
If you can get
Except
that
on the logs.
stick, you see that stick to the right end? I wonder how deep that would go.
Hey, you're floating
That
on
could
it.
be the
Well, anyway,
opening.
it seems to be filled with water and it seems to be a dead end. You know,
And who
I don't know
knows?
what they were mining, but
must be some
they
sort of-
may have just closed up
must
the
be something
mine
that
for
grows in
safety
rocks.
reasons.
I think they were
That's-
mining something that
That's
grows
all I
in
can
rocks.
guess. What do you think, Ed?
Ed?
I think.
Like
Come on
diamonds.
over. The opening is down
all right.
direction.
Obviously,
We have a report now on a conclusive evidence of the fact that it is a dead end. We thought that there might have been a little bit toward the right of an entrance, but we were wrong. It's just a shadow.
Unless
Right,
there's
Ed?
a drop. Unless there's a drop straight down.
It was open and now it's closed. 'Cause
Well,
they wouldn't have built this.
It's filled with water,
It's filled
so
with water.
I don't want to have to investigate.
You don't
it.
want to take the next step, do you?
Yeah, I already got 1 foot wet, so I don't need to get the other one wet either.
This camera have sound.
Stereo sound, Eddie.
Definitely so.
That'll be unnatural.
There is supposed to be...
Does it have Sensorama?
There is some natural rainfall coming down right now. If you look straight up at the rocks.
Oh,
It's a
downwind.
nice drop.
There is supposed to be a second mine entrance, so I suggest we look for it for a bit.
Well, let's move it, pilgrims.
The bricks go, you go. Now what about climbing up this rock face right here to your left?
Well, the problem is we don't know where it leads. The trail is clearly back there.
Oh, look, it does look like a Yugo.
This is a Yugo. Right.
1999.
Yes. Well,
Look at these rocks, man. They're awesome.
can get up this first face with no problem.
We can get up, but where's it going to put us?
Oh, please.
Come on, guys.
Please.
Well, let's
I have a
take look at
wife and
this.
children.
Yeah, but I do too, so.
Oh, there's many ways of getting up this, Jack. I was saying
No,
that
this
before.
first part right here we could do, but who knows what's the next level. But it does look like an open move. From this first angle.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh, sure,
yeah,
you can
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
get
That's
up
no
there.
problem. Up
Yeah,
above
my
that
legs
pipe.
are killing me.
Yeah, but you know, you might save a lot of walking.
Looks like it's even meant for climbing, but it's not a marked trail.
Where?
Straight up here, Eddie.
That's definitely the.
It's almost a staircase.
Yeah, it's a staircase, and it's not a bad incline. But what's above that pipe? Once you get
Well,
over the
Ed's
pipe?
small enough, he can figure out what it is. We'll send Ed up.
And we're sending the scout in.
Get up there, Scout.
We had him scouting out the caves for us because he could fit into the little cracks there.
See, the thing with that is that at least he doesn't run out of energy. He doesn't even feel. I don't think he breathes.
He eats.
He definitely eats.
You need to eat, but you also need to breathe. It's called respiration.
Higher, baby.
Keep going.
So tell us how far we can go, Pilgrim.
Question is, just go above the pipe.
If I go up, you guys gonna bring my bag up?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll make it come down.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We're having fun.
Well, did we lose Ed or not?
He's out of sight.
He's out of sight.
It is out of sight.
Definitely. And why am
Is
I
he out of
carrying
audio
his bag?
contact? Ed! Where are you?
How's it look?
What's there?
Excellent. Let's go.
Yeah, but where's it going to take us?
Can we go up higher? That's what we want to know. Does it look like we can?
I would advise against this, guys.
No, let's do it.
We've not been here before, and it's taking us very far away from the beaten trail.
No, we're heading right into the trail.
We better be able to find something. Otherwise, I'm gonna be real pissed.
Yeah, you won't be happy, that's for sure. But this is one of the best views you can ever see. This is a nice view.
Well, I imagine it's much better.
You're the Admiral. You're the one who should have taken command and told them not to come up this way. Oh, me aching back.
Oh, yes. Have a seat. Take the lounge chair.
Holy Jesus.
It's like one big love seat.
I think I'll stay back behind the pipe.
This is a man-made pipe. What do you think it was? A gas line pipe or a water line pipe?
Water.
The church?
Well, we've gone a bit off the beaten path and did a little rock climbing against my better judgment, but I was outvoted.
Up the beaten path.
Yeah.
Far up the beaten path.
We're at 375 feet, and we've got a terrific view here of the Hudson, town of Cold Spring, West Point Military Academy. The question is, where do we go from here since we're not on a trail? I guess we're just going to continue
Go
upward and hope
forward.
for the best.
Definitely.
Keep going forward.
We're at 64 degrees, 1108.
Beautiful view. Probably one of the nicest.
We'll see you
views.
at the top, hopefully.
By the way, I didn't fall down the mountain. I'm still here. You just can't see me.
Do a 360 there.
No,
with
it's
the,
his ghost.
with
Come
the
on over,
camera.
Ed.
Randy, give it a little twirl
Give it a
around.
little twirl. You must show Ed.
Yeah, okay.
Well, at least that's crotch.
I thought he was mayor of New York.
That's crotch.
Ed's crotch.
It's crotch.
In spite of the weather, it's still great to be here. What do you say, guys?
The weather is insignificant.
The weather is
Inconsequential.
Here's a flattest
I
cloud.
think it's touching the tops of those mountains.
I see it above those clouds.
It's so
Way
cool.
above those clouds, looking at the blanket.
So if
I
I
was
did
at Pikes Peak, and we were, yeah, it's exactly
Isn't that
looking at a
incredible?
blanket.
It's a
It's
blanket, of
wonderful,
course.
wonderful.
Many times. Eddie, you're going to do that this year.
We did it this year.
You did it with me at snowboard.
The answer is yes, you can get up here.
Well, we're to the left of that ridge we were looking at before. Pretty nice view. There's the road down there we just walked up. As we were filming before and looking straight up at the...
We're like right on top of the mine right now, I'd say. There it is. There's that
Look at this
pile-
arc.
There's, I think that's the
I mean,
big
it's
pile of
an arc.
rocks.
It's an arc of rock formation,
Hyper cool.
and we're all the way to the left of it. If you film it over to the right there, we're probably 1/8 up. We're not that high up yet. We still have to go much higher.
That's where we were.
We want to get to the top.
We're
of
currently
this arc.
at 450 feet.
We want to get to about 800 feet, I'd say.
So we have about 800 feet more.
There's 800 right up there, I would say.
You think so?
What do you think?
No.
All the way up there?
Few hundred. The summit of Taurus is up that way.
I think we're more.
Taurus is 14, isn't it?
Is 14 total.
Okay, I'd say that would be 800 up there.
This is the second nicest vista I've ever seen.
This is very natural.
You're kidding me.
this
You have to
vista.
go to the Grand Canyon.
You had to see what we saw at ice caves.
This is
Oh.
very natural right here.
Dark.
In between the trees.
This is nearly
This
the
is
second.
When we were
nicest.
standing on top of the canyon
Beautiful.
and looking out over the Catskills, that was awesome.
Oh, on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
This is a
That
nice
was
vista.
wonderful.
And
Hey,
there's
this,
and there's
this
our
compares
and there-
favorably to.
in that direction.
Let's go up.
That means Park City
Go
got
up,
snowed
young
on.
man.
More
Park City got
altitude.
snowed on. Beautiful move.
More is better.
It's a nice cedar.
Good morning.
Nice dead
It's 11:38 now. 650 feet. It's a little bushwhacking. Just easy trail. Camera will pan around. That kind of stuff. Nick's taking his shirt off. Jack's taking his shirt off. We're getting comfortable and having a good time.
I'll believe it when I see it. Easy
So
way
onward
up,
and
huh,
upward.
boy? So Ed, you got us
Uh-oh.
into this.
Ed's wearing his
What you doing
sunglasses.
with my glasses? You
Getting there.
Oh boy, are we having fun. I can't speak for the other guys, but I'm in full sweat mode. It's a very gray, heavy day. It's drizzling on us. It's really not optimal fall weather.
Excellent.
Although there is nice color around to be seen.
The sun is coming out.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
Fog is.
We're at 12:10 p.m.
Burning up.
It's 850 feet.
We're almost there.
It's 62 degrees. Almost there.
Yeah.
It's like another
How many
600 to
feet?
go.
You told me it wasn't going to be 8. It's probably going to be 1,000 that top of that peak.
No,
We're at 8 now, you just said.
we're at 850 now.
Okay.
Taurus is a total of 1,400,
Almost at
Okay.
the top.
and
So we're
I believe we started at the 100 mark.
But remember, we were looking from that point base to the top, and I said about 800 feet. We're not even there yet.
We still have no idea where we are.
The top is still straight up. That could be the top of Taurus.
Top of Taurus is there.
We're
You
still
sure about
lost.
that?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
We're still lost.
That could be the top of Taurus.
I don't know where I
We're
am.
still bushwhacking, looking for our
Get
trail.
up there slowly. We're still not at the top of the arc. Whatever peak that may be.
Watch that gravity there, Ed.
Slipping on a rock.
According to a map, there is a smaller mountain next to Taurus called Washburn. And this may be Washburn here.
I think that's what it is.
We haven't been on that one.
We started.
No.
We spent the
Yeah,
entire
there's
time
a
talking
trail
about
over
which
there. It
mountain
looks like
we're
a
on.
trail coming up over there.
See the round trail? We went that way.
You see a trail?
That side.
Yeah, like over there. It looks like a trail.
Well,
to
that's
me.
probably the white trail.
Yeah.
That we were supposed to be on, the one we're hoping to hook up with again.
Yeah, right.
Where do you see a trail?
We find it.
Where? Where do you see a trail?
Straight across at the end. Like, you see how it's a semicircle? The rocks are semicircle.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
See
yeah,
how
yeah. Oh, of course,
straight ahead.
that's a trail.
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, you mean up?
Definitely a trail.
Up
I
there?
can see that.
Definitely, definitely.
Definitely a
Very
trail.
mediocre. We get the same thing.
Wow, the weather's starting to get worse. Ugh, it's drizzly, it's getting cold, oh my. We're standing on the edge of this valley that we were looking at before. It is quite a view.
Go to pan there.
It would be spectacular on a sunny day, I'm sure. Boy, we really know how to pick them, don't we? We're still at 850 feet. We have moved a bit laterally, so that's why our altitude is still the same. It's 60 degrees. It's getting colder, guys, and 1234.
Well, now we can see where the river
I
gets
mean,
together with other
New Orleans is
tributaries.
very vulnerable.
Yeah. If this were a clear day, we'd be able to see forever.
What about Hurricane
Hey,
Opal?
guys.
What do you think of that? Hurricane Opal. What do you think of that?
Send it on up here.
It's gone. It was up here. That was
It's
yesterday.
gone?
Yeah. Well, the day
No.
before yesterday, all the
So where is it now?
precipitation.
Where is the hurricane? Where is
Oh,
the
it's
tropical
gone.
storm?
It's gone.
Dissipated?
It dissipated over the northern territory.
Just a little more, Eddie. You'll get it. A little more.
He has to get angry first, like Dr. David Banner.
Now he's got to drink more of that carbo for us.
Actually, if he has a sip.
Okay, enough with the comedy, now with the science. Okay,
This formation.
You can see underneath here, there's this very big rock on top of all of these little rocks. There's only one force in the world that could allow this to happen, and that's me. Yes, Ed. Super Ed. Anyway, there's only one force of erosion that would transport a rock this big and rocks this big, many miles, many miles, and that would be glaciers. That's why this is called a glacial erratic, because it's erratically found all over the place. What you'll see growing on it, though, are things called lichens or lichens, depending upon which way you pronounce it. And they're a combination of algae and fungus, and they live together symbiotically. And they also eat the rock, and they contribute to what we call chemical weathering. So we've got weathering and erosion in the same place.
If we are at that point,
We're going to have to go downhill and then
See,
eventually
rock,
uphill again.
This rock right here.
Are we on?
This rock.
So you're saying we're at
Ed
the top
found
of
the actual rock.
I found the actual rock we're
We're
on.
at the top of
That little
Washburn.
circle there, that's the rock we're on.
That's the top of Washburn.
I think that's where we are.
Okay,
Now, I
you're
might
right,
be-
because we were looking over here before. Right over here,
Yeah.
and we were above
Oh
it.
yeah, this is definitely.
You're
We got a
right.
little pencil we can write in. We were here.
We were here.
On the top of Washburn. Okay.
Anyway, it's 12:53 in the afternoon. We're at 62 degrees Fahrenheit. We're at 1,075 feet, and we are at, how'd you describe the before, Eddie? A local high point?
Local maximum?
Local maximum. Yes, not quite a peak. We are about to descend into a bit of a valley, and then we'll probably have to climb higher in order to get back onto the trail.
This is Washburn Pipe.
This is the peak of Washburn.
Mhm.
You mean we've summited
It is a
Washburn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks
We
like
peaked!
Well, that might be.
Looks like a
That erratic,
We did it! We made the top of Taurus. We are at the summit now.
I'm here too.
This would normally be an utterly spectacular view. It's nothing but blank. It's like we really got our heads in the clouds here.
White out.
It's 1:33 in the afternoon. We're at 1,400 feet exactly. It's 63 degrees. We're stopping for lunch, and then we're going to plan out what we're going to do from here.
Actually looks like dog chow.
Nick, some commentary, please.
Oh,
It's a spider web.
As you can see, it's a spider web. It's actually fairly intact for the amount of water that's on it. We're presently inside a stratus cloud that is at a level that is lower than where we are. So, being inside the stratus cloud, everything, including us, are soaked. So, and so of course is the spider web. So, as a result, you can see it much better, I hope. Now this is the rock. We're on top of Mount Taurus. We've reached the peak.
We have summited.
We have summited. I was hoping the sun was going to come out, but evidently the sun has not come out. And we are in the middle of this cloud, and we are.
They told us that
Covered
it would
with a-
clear up. They
Yes.
said it would clear up in the later afternoon.
But not here.
Oh, so we're standing at the summit of Taurus. We're cold, we're miserable, we're wet, and we're going to be making our descent. So guys, what's the plan going to be?
I think we should descend.
And descend into what?
Pack.
Back it up.
Well, what time is it?
Where it is.
2:25.
It's 14:26 hours and 31 seconds.
Well, we have
according
to, we have to
my
figure out what we
chronometer,
want
which
to
is
do.
probably wrong.
Get my ass off this mountain. I don't know what I'm doing.
We figure we're going to slide down the mountain.
Yeah.
We're certainly wet enough to do so. Lower our coefficient of friction.
Yes, we're going to be signing off for now. It's getting a little bit too wet for a video camera.
Yes.
All right.
If you could see us at all, which is, of course, inside this cloud that we're in.
Fortunately for me, I have this high-tech raincoat.
You have two raincoats there, Ed. I know.
High tech!
Yes.
We hit the top of Taurus. And now we come down into the valley. I think we're bushed.
We're at 575 feet. It's 57 degrees, 338. We're not quite sure where we are exactly, but we think we're heading in the general right direction. It's starting to get much nicer. It is clearing up as promised, at least the way it seems from here. We are, of course, now out of the cloud that we were in before.
As you can see,
Rain
which
cloud?
means you can probably see us now.
And we can see some of what's around us, and what I see are trees, and
More trees.
more trees. Well, we're going to carry on and try and find a way out of here. I've done this before. I'll show you how to do it. It's real easy.
Oh wow.
Can you get it?
Wow. Oh, is that the
Nope.
That isn't the
No, we've never seen this one before.
the new one. The original. Waterfall! Waterfall! Waterfall!
It's in it.
Not this.
What's going on? It's in here.
It's not the same one.
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, there's video from up here. There's video from that spot.
Well, it never looked this good.
I thought because the water was up the ground after the line.